Afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining our WNCT Now Afternoon update. I'm Kelsey O'Donnell inside the digital studio with some of today's top news headlines. We're following the latest developments regarding the shooting death of 42-year-old Andrew Brown Jr. The Pasquotank Sheriff's Office has released the names of the 7 deputies who were originally placed on administrative leave in Elizabeth City. Sheriff Tommy Wooten says the 4 deputies that did not fire their weapons are reinstated. They are Lieutenant Stephen Judd, Sergeant Michael Swindle, Sergeant Kenneth Bishop, and Sergeant Joel Lunford. The 3 others who Wooten says did fire their weapons at 42-year-old Andrew Brown Jr. are still on leave pending the investigation into the incident. They are Investigator Daniel Meads, Deputy Sheriff Robert Morgan, and Corporal Aaron Llewellyn. Sheriff Wooten is asking for the release of the body cam footage of the fatal shooting, which was delayed from the public release for at least 30 days on Wednesday. In other news, we are tracking a second developing story. The State Highway Patrol is investigating a deadly crash involving a Kinston police officer. A person was killed after being hit by a police cruiser Wednesday evening. The officer was taken to the hospital. His condition is unknown at this time. The crash happened around 8:30 last night on Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard between Caswell and Gordon Streets. 9 News Side's Ariana Kraft will have a live update with new details regarding the accident tonight at 5 and 6, as well as online at WNCT.com. 5 people are dead, including 2 officers, following a standoff in Boone, North Carolina. According to the Watauga County Sheriff's Office, Sergeant Chris Ward and Deputy Logan Fox lost their lives in the line of duty after responding to the home for a welfare check. The suspect and the 2 parents were also killed. The names of the family are not being released at this time. Plymouth Police and Washington County Sheriff's Office are looking for a suspect in the shooting death of a man. Police and deputies responded to Carol's Variety Store in Plymouth on Tuesday afternoon in response to a shooting. Law enforcement officers found 35-year-old Cedric Fillard inside the business with multiple gunshot wounds. He later died from his injuries. 44-year-old Brandon Carter, pictured up here on your screen, is identified as the suspect, and a warrant is issued for his arrest for an open count of murder. Carter is on the run and is considered armed and dangerous. Anyone with information regarding his whereabouts is asked to call the Plymouth Police Department. Their number is listed on our website. Turning now to weather, our Storm Team 9 meteorologist Alex Vasilenko joins us from the studio with our Thursday weather update. Alex?
Happy Thursday, everybody. I'm your Storm Team 9 meteorologist, Alex Vasilenko, reporting from the WNCT studios in the Storm Team 9 Weather Center. We have a hot, humid, and summer-like day on tap across the east and coastal plains, if you couldn't tell already. Temperatures are soaring under the influence of some sunshine and breezy southwest winds. Those southwest winds will gust upwards of 20 to 30 miles per hour today, helping to heat us up in a hurry. Temperatures will near 90 degrees inland with low 80s along the coast. By the overnight period into early Friday morning, clouds come into the forecast in advancement of a cold front to our west. That cold front will likely dump some isolated showers into the mix by Friday morning, but it's a fast-moving cold front, so those showers won't last past the early afternoon. In fact, by the middle parts of the day, we're returning sunshine to the forecast along with some brisk northwesterly winds and also cooler temperatures than in days past, with highs in the upper 70s to low 80s to wrap up the work week. By Friday night into Saturday morning, we cool all the way back down into the 40s and low 50s. By that point in time, we'll be entering total sunshine into the forecast as high pressure moves back in for the weekend. Be sure to download that free Storm Team 9 weather app so you can track all the latest weather adjustments for those weekend plans. Your 7-day inland forecast calling for that slight chance of some isolated showers Friday, then back to reality for Saturday with seasonable highs in the lower to middle 70s under sunny skies. We'll continue with all that sunshine by Sunday. Our next disturbance past Friday, that will arrive early next week. Monday, looking partly cloudy with a slight chance of an isolated shower or storm. Thereafter, we warm back up. Upper 80s and low 90s are expected inland Tuesday and Wednesday, with low 80s along the coast. Again, all under partly sunny skies, and check out those overnight lows. They start to warm back up as well, so the AC, needless to say, will be back in use by later next week. Stay cool, stay hydrated, and make it a happy little Friday, everybody. I'm your Storm Team 9 meteorologist, Alex Vasilenko.
All right, thank you, Alex. Turning now to the coronavirus. So on Friday, Carteret County will be holding their final first mass dose vaccination clinic. You must be scheduled for an appointment by 5 p.m. today because walk-ins will not be available. Now, the clinic will be held at the old Kmart building in Morehead City. We have more information posted on our website at WNCT.com. Moderna says new research shows its coronavirus vaccine can be stable in refrigerators for up to 3 months. Previously, the vaccine was approved by the to be refrigerated for up to 30 days, while its stability could withstand up to 7 months in freezer temperatures at -4 degrees. If the new refrigeration standard is authorized by the FDA, that could help facilitate distribution to doctors' offices and more rural environments. And finally, to wrap up our WNCT Now Afternoon update, we turn to some positive news. The Pitt County Sheriff's Office has a brand new 4-legged team member, and his name is Drifter. He's spreading love and comfort throughout the courthouse. Sheriff Paula Dance tells WNCT that the past year has been emotionally draining and stressful for so many, including her deputies. That's how they came up with the new idea to bring on a new squad member. Dance says she hopes Drifter can bring strength and comfort to anyone who needs it. Now, on your side's Emily Severich shares more on the new service member on our online originals page on WNCT.com. That will do it for our WNCT Now Afternoon update. As always, you can find additional information regarding any of these headlines on our website at WNCT.com, and we'll have some more top news headlines coming up in our afternoon newscast starting at 5 p.m. Thanks so much for tuning in.